Hello, 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 guys and gals and non-binary pals. Welcome to another Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath. This time we're gonna be trying to figure out where the heck the M field is. That's the very easy synopsis of what we're gonna try to do today. That probably makes sense considering the title. I actually put where we're going in the title this time. Normally I just try to make a random something to do with cold, something to do with wrath pun, but I'm kind of running low on those. I'm kind of running out of random ideas to type up as I go. So today's title actually involves what we're going to do today, which is trying to find the M field. I don't know if that means that we'll have to go through the L field necessarily, or if we'll just have to go through, I believe it's the K field that we're at. Our wizard level is 85 and our fields explored is 60. But in order to go through the last bit of L5, we need to find M3, which currently is us going through K2, going through K, to try to see if we can unlock M, which M is either going to be here or it's going to be here. I don't know which. L, M, N, O. Yeah, I guess it would probably be here. Because going alphabetically backwards, it's L, M, N, O, P. And then we jump up to Q, R, S. I don't know if you're following the mouse exactly, but that's what it feels like. So this diamond here is probably where the M field is. And as this doesn't have a wizard stash in journey mode, I would expect it, or in the endurance mode, I would expect it to be right here, which probably means that we go through K first. Okay. Yeah. So I guess we're going through K first. Alrighty. We've got mana and we've got slow. And I'm going to do pretty much exactly what I said I would do last time. Except I want to do it this way. Alright. I think it is best if I just make that one and force them to have to go around. And then make them have to go through this area. Well, that's not going as well as I thought it would. Let's try this again. But maybe with less walls built up, so I can start with this at level 4. We'll start from there. We'll make them have to go around, and then this group has to go around. And then they have to go there. How far down can I make this go? Just there, okay. Make him have to go through this gem. Okay, the level 4 gem immediately is what I needed. And we'll make this have to go all the way around. Okay. Alright. Make this slow down everyone. Make this murder everyone. No, just make another tower. Alright. Make that just a very, very slowing gem. Alright, I want to duplicate this before I go on and do other things. I'm just going to force them to have to go that way. Because then they have to go through this area. Alrighty. We're just slowing everything down to make it a little bit easier on us for this tower. Alright. I think this will work. And then now I can just do this. Make it so that they have to go around. Stay within the range of the towers. That one doesn't make sense. And then this goes up. Make them have to go this way, and then make them have to go around. Make them have to go that way. Yeah, okay. Hopefully all of these walls make some work out in my favor. Alright. There are 46 waves, and we are already over halfway through. And I'm not even using the towers that they intended for me to start with. So this is working really fine. Okay. That's something I should do as well. Just force them to have to go into this range, which is right up through there. Okay. All right. This is all going perfectly fine. Even that firing speed helps it a lot. Barely even looks like I need the beam on that now. Huh. This seems to be going perfectly fine. Alrighty. This is really going fine. Oh, there's a wall breaker. Take that back. I did not realize that there was a wall breaker in this map. Get that last wave out. Deal with this first. Oh, that wall breaker is nearly dead already. Wow. Just having the beam on that, the wall breaker was already almost dead. Dang. I didn't even see the wall breaker the whole time until it started moving. That could have been a whole lot worse if my towers were not prepared for it. Or if they were in the wrong spots and couldn't hit it. Damage to Reavers, K3, and 94 Shadow Cores is not bad. I didn't even see the wall breaker until it started moving. That could have been so much worse. There is a locked wizard stash in endurance mode. I should try to play that then. Okay, it looks like it's lost a lot of the walls. And all the barricades are gone. And it still has a majority of them. Okay. We'll still do this. Still do this. I'll blockade those. I'll blockade that. This one I will do armor tearing instead of slow. Okay, I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing, just with armor tearing instead of slow. Do I want to just make this an angle? No, I should make this a relatively straight line. Okay. Alrighty. Now we build more walls. And I force them to have to go all the way around again. And then that means I can build another one there. Okay, I've already lost my orblets. That's fine. Okay. This could be worse. Okay. I need to do two things. I need to duplicate this to be able to attack and defend a bit better. I also need to duplicate it so that I can attack the other sides. Okay. So I come up this way, then they go there. Then they go across. I don't have a way to make them go towards the right. Okay. This seems to be going okay. Actually, no. Keep firing so that you can attack everything. When this flying thing gets in range, it's not getting in range. Okay. So I got the least health for right now. Don't let the Spectre steal stuff. Upgrade that one. I do not have any orblets left. This is not going as well as the first one. Attack the things with less health. Okay, I don't think this is going as well as the first round. Yeah, that was not going as well. We beat half of them. That's not fully great, but we beat half of them. Okay. Skipping ahead to K3. I realize one of the reasons that that didn't go as well, I should have probably upgraded the armor tearing gem. This is just hit points, armor level, and shield. Okay. Israel monster eggs. Okay. Let's see. I want to force them to go up here, but this side's not going to let me do that. I'll make these guys go to the left. I'll make these guys have to go up here. Build the tower here and the wall there. And then we'll have the other tower here. Here. Okay. And then I can make it so that they go through here on this side. And I'll give them a bleed and poison that's only level 1. Or only level 2, I mean, because in order to combine them, they have to go up a level. Wow, those hatched really, really quickly. Okay, the shield's nearly down just because of the beam. Upgrade that while I have time. The beam just tears through that so quickly. beam is just really good at destroying all of the layers of armor and shield. Like, you'd assume the bolt would be better at it just because it does a high damage output, but the beam makes it so that there's so many attacks all at once, and each attack does damage. Yeah, that was already opened. Jeez. And I still have all 3 orblets on the screen. I didn't need to freeze that. I thought maybe I would. Apply the beam again. This is working incredibly well. The beam enhancement just makes everything go really easily, because it just stops swarmlings so incredibly well. Honestly, I guess I should have upgraded this one because it hits everything, versus this only hits this side of the map. This one does genuinely hit everything because they have to go all the way around over here first. I should have upgraded the poison to make it do more damage, but this is still working relatively well. Dang. This is going amazingly right now. I did not need to freeze the Spectre. Wow. Not a single one of those swarmlings got through either. This is going really well, actually. $8,960 is what I need. Now is when the poison enhancement would be really, really good. Now that it's level 7. But I didn't think about that until after I'd already started the level. There are 4 levels of giants in a row at the very end. Okay. Just in the last wave at this rate. Alright. Create a grade 8 gem. We got 0.5 seconds of beam. No point in not refreshing the beam as soon as I can. Alright, they're gone. I didn't even take out the monster nest that was there. Maybe I should have, but I didn't even think about it. Create a grade 8 gem. I only did it because it just made sense when there was no other monsters to come by. Damage to flying ones, to reavers, XP gained, and swarmlings. The XP gained is nice. Wizard level goes to initial XP and mana. That's nice. And damage to reavers again. K4. K4 does not require anything like L5 does. Okay. That one's not necessary. That's the only top right corner I have so far. So for now we'll save it. And I have a better edge fragment that I would like to use instead. Actually, maybe not. Heavier orblets would just slow them down. Maybe this would be better. This edge piece slots right into there, but that costs 6,000. I kind of want to just try to use all of these. Damage to buildings and XP gained. Flying ones, buildings, swarmlings, tower beam, tower bolt. This one would be the next one I'd want to put in because it has XP gained on it. Shape change cost is 215. Is that just because of what it looks like now? XP gained would be this one. honestly, this just slots right in right there right now. There's no point in me not upgrading it at this moment. Currently the XP gained is less, the damage to buildings is the same, and it changes damage to giants to damage to flying ones. Okay, I need 29 more shadow cores, and then I'll slot that one in. Let's go back to this one because I realized that I could... Oh, I did have armor tearing going. Huh. Let's try this again. Knowing that the beam does a whole lot more, and I wasn't using it because I wasn't thinking about it. I was using beam to get rid of all the swarmlings. Force those to go around, force them to go down. I think it still is the best to put it over here. I want to make sure I can build walls. Then I'll upgrade that. Now that I've got poison in there, it should actually do a lot more. Okay, make that fire quicker. Which poisons the enemies. And just make it so that they have to go up and around. And do it like this a bunch. I can't do that while that guy's there. I can't do that because I'm going to lose as soon as I try to build more stuff because I need the mana right now. I almost just did a very, very stupid thing. I just tried to upgrade instead of apply the bolt. Okay, I want to duplicate this and put it over here and give it the beam. Okay, duplicate that, put it over here, give it the beam. I've used all my beams. I had my fingers on the wrong thing. Really need that shield to go down. Target that one. Thank you. Make that level 5. Okay. Focus on surviving for right now. Okay, with the focus being on surviving, this is going a lot better. I still have the one orblet. I don't have multiples, but I only have the one. I need the beam to upgrade. I'll take it because that gave me mana. I lost my last orblet, but I don't think I care too much right now. Okay, that flying thing is gone. I'm gonna freeze all of that. Okay. Seems to be going okay. Alright, we're surviving pretty well. Focusing on surviving instead of trying to open the wizard stash is definitely the right call right now. This is working out. And then just freezing things every time we get in a bit of a tight spot. Target the one that has the least health. Darn it. Maybe I should have combined my gems together. That probably would have been the best solution there. Well, 80 Shadow Cores, so we can upgrade that one. That's okay. We can upgrade this now, and then we can put it right on in. This is the shape that we're looking for our last inner fragment. So that is something to think about when I get something better for that. It's not bad. Wizard level goes to XP and mana. It's not bad, but I definitely will get something better. Alright, K4. Quite a list. Have at least 15 different talisman properties. What is this? A swarm queen. Egg-laying matron. Lays monster eggs, spawns 60 to 80 swarmlings on death. Oh. Okay. I can only build on the inside or the outside layers. Okay, well, I'm going to make them go all the way around. Alright, let's do mana and armor tearing. I want to do mana and bleed. We'll combine all of that together for this inner gem. No, let's combine that for the outer gem. Do I just upgrade that? Or do I duplicate it and make another one here? I'll do this, a slow and bleed in here at level 3, and this one out here to reduce armor and bleed. We'll do that. Yeah. Oh, it starts moving immediately. Nope, we're gonna keep that at least hit points for right now. Lays monster eggs, and then it spawns a bunch as it dies. Thankfully, these monster eggs seem to only drop one monster. This has a beam, that's fine. Okay. This is going to be interesting. And I can't do anything on the outside building towers and things. I can build in here, but I can't build here. Okay. This is an interesting map. I like it, but I don't at the same time. Some of the eggs are bigger than others. It looks like the small eggs probably only... Oh, the small eggs look like they hatch faster. Okay. Okay. And this is going to be my main damage dealer in just a second, because this is going to get focus fired on the monster, on the Swarm Queen. Okay. It looks like the queen is just going to keep going around in circles. And we'll have no other thing that it does. It's just walking around in circles dropping eggs. Okay. It's lost its armor, so the armor tearing gems have done their job. Okay. This is weird, but I kind of like it. It's an interesting concept. At least it feels like an interesting concept. This version of the game has a whole lot more interesting enemies, and more interesting entities. Because not all of them are enemies, but... Whereas Chasing Shadow was very much straightforward. You get to the point of having the same gems every single time that you don't have to think about what you're doing. And honestly, it kind of got boring that way. This one makes you change strategies every single round. I didn't get rid of the fact that I had poison. So I started with less mana than I should have, but that's okay. I realize that now. Okay. How much does it take to get this to level 8? Once it hits mana pool level 8, then I'll upgrade my gems. The Swarm Queen should be dead in just a second. Yeah. 80 swarmlings, though, is kind of problematic. Target swarmlings. Target swarmlings. Oh, and don't forget that I can freeze them. Go back to highest banishment cost. Okay, 60 to 80 swarmlings was quite a bit. Field token, 2 map tiles, and a journey page. Okay. Let them hatch. Don't crack any egg laid by a swarm queen. I mean, I wasn't doing that intentionally. I didn't want to use gem bombs. Okay. I have at least 15 different talisman properties. Don't crack any egg, and here we go. An egg-hatching monster, a queen laying swarmling eggs. Never thought monsters like that could ever exist. Originally, monsters were constructs of wizards, made using dead flesh and magic, but they began evolving. It at least explains why there are monsters everywhere. I'm still not sure if their urge to attack my orb is out of their hatred against wizards, an irresistible attraction towards sources of magic, or if they were made like this to serve as an army and mindlessly slay rogue wizards like me. Damage to reavers and swarmlings. Map tile J, map tile G, and token for G1. 126 shadow cores. Well, that's not M like I wanted. But now it looks like if I go through J, I'll get to M. Of course, this has a locked wizard stash in endurance mode. I figured that. This one is just going to get added to the shape collection. Okay. That's an interesting looking map. Alright, wizard stash in endurance mode. I don't think I need poison. And I don't think I need traps. Not for this one anyways. That's very far outside of where the last round was. Okay. Pretty much nothing is different though. Just the amount and kind of enemies are different. They're in different waves, at least. So we just wall off here, and put this tower there. Just like we did the last time. Well, I think I put the wall up here, but whatever. Then we do mana and bleed. We do mana and armor tearing. And then we duplicate that and put it there. I did have a trap here. It will let me build all the way around now. Oh, does that change stuff? Yes, yes it does. I should have paid attention to that while I was building the walls. Okay. I make them go up this way, I can put that there instead. I can make all of these have to go through. Oh, no. I think I just leave it like this. Yeah, any free moment it gets, it's gonna target that. I need to put walls down to make them actually go close enough to be attacked, apparently. Okay. Any free moment it gets, it's going after the wizard stash, which is exactly what I want it to do. I did not need to try to freeze that. Alright. That wizard stash is about to go. Alright. I was hoping that that would be a piece to J1 or something, but I'm not surprised it's not. Okay, we'll put all of our damage up front as best as I can anyways. And this having bolt means that it gets to aim up there. Which means that they now get to cover each other when they have bolts both equipped. Now they're coming in with shields, okay. Alright, I should probably put something over here that'll start damaging them as soon as they enter. I want to freeze this. There. Got enough mana to be able to get that back. put that over there to have a bit of damage going on before they get too far. Okay. This is fine. Okay, I've lost one orblet. I've lost the other orblet more than likely now. Can I freeze all those just to not let them through as easily? Let's move that back. Okay. It's probably better to try combining all these. Start targeting the least health on both of these. Okay. Go back to least health. Okay, that was not working out there very well. We got the wizard's chest, wizard stash, so it's fine. Poison damage on enemies and whiteout. Don't know what whiteout is yet, but that's cool that a poison gem will do more stuff that way. Damage to giants, mana harvest, mana shard harvesting speed, swarmlings and flying ones. And then Ravers, wizard level, XP gained. That's good to have both of those together. And swarmlings. Not the Reavers. The Reavers are just kind of there. The other two is what I'm talking about. Okay, this has poison, bleed, and crit. So poison, and we'll do bleed, which we'll do traps for that. And then we'll take that and we'll use it in a little bit. At least that's the hope. This one's decent to keep around. I couldn't slot it anywhere though. I could definitely upgrade it, see if it actually works. I could change it out for this one if the wizard level goes above 16. Yeah, let's do that. Wizard level immediately got above 16. Okay, so this one gets destroyed. This one gets shape changed, which is this one. I need to go down. No, no. Go. What am I trying to do? Need that out. I need it like that. 25% wizard level instead of 11. Or instead of 17 that it was. And then XP gain goes to 12%. Okay. That one can be depleted. This one just requires 6,000 shadow cores. Pretty much in order to do anything now, I need at minimum 1,200 shadow cores. And everything else is 3,600 or higher. Yeah, so 1,200 shadow cores. And then the next lowest is 3,600. So it'll be a while before we get there. I already rearranged the skills. I did. Okay. Let's go into G1. There is a wizard stash here. It's a lot of pylons. Make them all come from the right. And make them have to go up and around. Then I'll do that as well. And then I will eventually blockade this to make it so they have to go up towards there. We'll do a critical 3-color gem. Alright. And then I will also need to put, well, I'll just put it there for now. Make that reload faster. Why is it all swarmlings at the beginning? let all of those get through. Okay. That started off exceedingly scary. Was not certain we were going to make it. Okay, we'll upgrade that to 3, and we'll upgrade this to 3 now. Those both have beams. That's fine. I want to make it so that these guys have to go up. And honestly, it's just easier to blockade that whole thing because both of those would have to go that way anyways. Okay. So from here, I will duplicate this and put it up here, and it will deal with all these monsters coming in on the left, hopefully. At least that's the plan. It does not look like the beam wants to target the pylons, but the bolt will. So that's nice to see. Destroy an apparition with 1 hit. I'll take it. It was the pylon that did it. $42.54. Okay. This is definitely making it easier on all the other parts. Okay. Got rid of the shield pretty easily with the beam. Okay. There's now shadows spawning in. That's not good for me. Okay. This is working out well, at least. That should fall pretty quickly. Yep. Okay. I definitely think having them this spread out across the map is really helping. Make that a level 5 gem, This one over here is barely getting used. Okay, other than that beginning where we were worried about the orblets, I think this has gone pretty well. We're already almost on the last few waves. Alright, all the pylons firing their stored up charges is also nice. Okay, maybe I should not have sent all of those. Least health. Okay. It's probably not a smart idea. Okay. So we're starting to have giants that produce the shadows, that make beacons, and that start with shields. Okay. I definitely should not have tried to send 6 waves at once, or 5 waves at once, whatever it was. Every single pylon is just going to unload on this guy. Yeah. 3 field tokens. That's really good. Destroying an apparition in 1 hit. We did that with a pylon. Damage to buildings, that's not important. Damage to reavers, that's not important for the cost to get to it. Mana for starting waves early, damage to swarmlings, tower beam damage, XP gained, and damage to giants. The XP gained is nice. Damage to swarmlings and giants, I guess, is okay, and tower beam damage is always good. G2, G3, and J1, awesome. We are getting into J. Here's 125 shadow cores as well. Wow, that's a big looking map. It's got 3 monster nests, it looks like. This also has 3 monster nests. Okay. Talisman, this is not worth it. I've already collected those 2 shapes. This one is worth it, but I don't know about when. Because the XP gained is nice. Let's see. It costs too much to get there. This one being just XP gained and damage to buildings means that this one might be better to put in, because it does a whole lot more, so long as the XP gained is higher than this, at minimum. That one, I need to know what whiteout does first, or I need to get whiteout before I'm willing to say that that's good or not. And this one is fine, but it doesn't help with advancing in levels to get more mana and XP. Okay. This one has armor tearing. Right now we are spec'd for poison. This is the only one with poison, so let's go to G2 first. Alright. They're all... oh, not all of them are indestructible. Okay. Let us force them to go this way. Force them to have to go through here. Alright, I will just do... let's do a level 2 mana, and then a level 1 mana and poison together. So let's make this 3 mana, 1 poison. The cost is the exact same because of how I did that. Then I'll put a trap here that is poison and slowing. And then we will wall this up to force them to have to go through it. And then we've got 1 tower that will damage everything as it comes through. And then I will duplicate this in a bit and make another tower back here. Alright, this one gets the beam right now. This one will get the bolt for the second. I want this to be attacking as much as possible, so reloading faster. I can duplicate this and put it in there. And I'll freeze the orblet wielders. Okay. This is going fine. Upgrade that to level 4. Upgrade that to level 4. Okay. Now what I would like to do is focus on making this obnoxious. So I have to go around. And they have to go up. And then if they go on this side, I guess I'll just make them go on that side. Which is kind of pointless for me doing this, because I could then have gone over. I mean, I can demolish things. That is a thing that this game allows me to do. But it's okay. It'll work like this for now. Okay. There, more walls to make them have to go that way around. Let me make it so they have to go up and around. And same for this one. Make it so they have to go that way. Make them have to go around to where this can shoot them. They got through really quickly there. That one looked afraid to come in because it wandered back down this way a bit first. I could make this one go up as well. Yeah, make it so you have to go up towards this one. Now you have to go up and around. These guys just have to go closer. use that entirely to my advantage. Got a lot of waves of reavers. There, now that it's level 7, the poison actually does more. Not that there's a lot of poison in this gem anyways, but 69 poison over 9 seconds. This is 37 over 9 seconds. It's a dramatic increase if you actually think about it. It would be 74 if it was doubled. Let's send the waves early just so that I can get the XP for it. Also because the fact that it doesn't actually matter in this case. Because the Reavers are going to be faster than the Giants. And the 2 waves we're going to send together anyways, so... Cool. Got damage to Reavers and Wizard level goes to XP and mana, which is nice, and then just straight initial mana. If that were a higher level one, maybe that'd be worth it. Yeah, we leveled up. This one just gets scrapped very quickly. That's not worth waiting for. Okay. Now all of these have armor tearing instead. Let's go G3 first. All right. Oh, I can build right here. Let's put this here. I'll block that off. I'll block this off. And I'll block that off. Make it so they have to go around this, and so that they have to go around that. Do I just do a 4-color gem? No, I think that's probably a bad idea. Let's just do that though. Duplicate it for there. And I think for this area, I'll do a bleed and mana leech gem in a trap. And they can walk however they want. For now, I will try to make it so that they have to walk up towards this first. But make it so that they have to go through that. Cool. So if they get past this, which they probably do, force them to have to go all the way up to that. Then all the giants will have to walk around here. We'll do that to make them have to go back around. Okay. I'm not likely to get this to work, just because they're not likely to get to here, but that's fine. Okay. This is all working out for me right now. We'll do the exact same thing down here. We'll just duplicate that, put it there. Put that there. Now it gets 20.29 mana per hit, which is nearly double of the grade 3, but though it's a grade 5. But that's fine. Ugh. I'm a little tired, apparently. I've probably been sleeping too much. Which is weird to say, because I'm most definitely an insomniac. But I guess that's the perk of not having to go to work each day. Is that I am just not moving around a lot. Let's just make that level 4 just to be safe if I ever need it. Okay. Just the incidental chip damage that these ones can do is very helpful. Because they're not meant to hit across the wall, but they are doing that. Like, that was not why I put them there. but it's still helpful and it's still working out in my favor. Okay. There's a lot of giant waves. Okay. A lot of giant waves coming in a moment. 5 of them to be exact. Okay. That's all the giants for now. The next few waves are going to be reavers, then another wave of giants, then swarmlings. Okay. So not too much to fully worry about. There's a shadow. Immune to barrage shells, stun, moves through frozen time, flies over obstacles, invincible on platform, fires projectiles at the orb spawns monsters, can heal itself, fires projectiles at gems and towers, can act as a beacon, burns mana by attacking the orb, discharges spells by attacking the orb, possesses monsters. The frozen effect is going away. That's a lot of things to read about that. The demon is going everywhere. It's attacking the orb directly. Okay. It's changing its shape between all the different forms of the shadows that the last game had. Lose 3,333 mana to shadows. Well, I don't really have a good way to defend against it right now. Attack the Reaver that has the Orblet. Okay. The shadow is making it really hard to focus on what I need to do right now. It's flying in a pattern that is not going near where my towers are. There we go. With a shot fired by a gem having at least 5,000 hits. The messenger must die. Destroy a shadow. I mean, I'm glad that worked out in my favor because that was probably not going to work out any other way. Map tile journey pages and 2 field tokens. Did I get the M field? There's a lot of things that happened here. Okay. The horror. Sharp shot. The messenger must die. I knew it would only be a matter of time before facing a shadow. I still can't believe I could defeat it. Shadows are powerful demons, avatars of the Forgotten, sharing her blood and flesh. Created and consumed by her at will, they are legion, and yet they are one. The Forgotten surely felt when I murdered that shadow. I hope I won't get her attention. I would have no chance against her. And damage to giants, mana for starting waves early and swarmlings. Map tile M, that's what we're looking for. M1 and G4. 68 shadow cores. And 16,787 XP. That almost leveled us up. Wow, that is a maze. I kind of want to fight that just because it looks interesting. Alright. Wizard Stash in Endurance mode and here, and this one just looks cool. We were looking for M, so I should probably go through the M fields now. Mana, blood, or bleed, and slow. Oh, I didn't have those shapes yet. Cool. I'm missing 3 corners, and I'm missing still a lot of edge pieces. Honestly, I'm missing this as an edge piece. It's probably worth sending that one away. By the time I get to use it, it might not be worthwhile. I don't know. Okay. So this doesn't have poison or armor tearing. This doesn't have poison or armor tearing. This one just looks confusing. This one needs the traps. So I'll do this one first because I just applied trap. I just set trap to level 5. Alrighty. These can be destroyed. Every single one of them can be. Okay. And then grade 2 for all of these. build there. I'll build here, if it'll let me. Bleed and slow. I'll put that over here. Then I'll do mana and bleed. I'll upgrade that to 3 and I'll duplicate it and I'll put it over here. So there's only one pathway to get to the Orb of Presence, which is this one. This can destroy the monster nests over time. But it can also just start by attacking all the monsters that the monster nests make, while also slowly dealing with the nest itself. Okay, this can attack faster now. Okay. Upgrade that one first, because that's my main line of defense. Can I target this monster nest with that? I cannot. Okay. Okay. I can't actually hit the monster nest now. Okay. So long as I target the monster nest while I have the bolt on, I can destroy this one. Destroy that nest. Okay. Make that level 5. Make that level 4. Take out the monster nest. Okay. It's kind of working here now. All right. I want to upgrade this as soon as I can. Okay, that one's gone. Okay, that monster nest is almost gone, and this one should be following pretty quickly. I've been focusing too much on destroying the monster nests. Okay. Once that monster nest is down, come on, just take out the monster nest right now. I lost an orblet. Oh, there's a monster there. Alright. Upgrade that. Okay. There's 60 waves this time. Okay. Okay. I need to do that right. We'll do with shift. Okay, I lost the other orblet, but that's fine. Not great, but fine. level 8 gem should be enough to take out all of those. Cost 35 to get to the next one. 35,840. Beat 60 waves. Awesome. We did that. $15,003 XP. 60 waves. That's not great. That's not great. M2 and 114 shadow cores. Alright. This next one's got poison. Poison slow, which means I need the traps, so yeah. We'll do this. We will unlock M3, and then I will call it for the night. For the day. It's the middle of the afternoon. All 3 of these are capable of being destroyed. Okay. Do that. I will wall off this side and this side. We'll make them go through here. And anything that comes through this side is going to have to go through this. Alright, I will go crit and poison as the main damage gem. Okay, I will duplicate this and put it over here. The only problem with making it a high level gem is that it costs a lot to duplicate. Okay. Alright, this is a lot of swarms. Monster nest is gone. Drag this over here. Target the structure for now. Monster nest should be gone. Yep. Okay. There we go. Now they've only got 2 spots that they can come through. Do that. Go to level 3. Duplicate it in a moment. There we go. Then we give it the beam to make it attack faster on both ends. And if they do get past this one, then they also have to go through there. Here we go. Okay. There's 62 waves now. Alright. Target the swarmlings because there's a ton of them now. Okay, I got the orblet back. I lost an orblet, but I did get that one back. Okay. That worked out, but only barely. hold? Probably not. Okay, I gotta keep one orblet on the screen at least for a little bit longer. I don't know if it'll stay or not, but it at least stuck around a bit longer. I did not succeed in freezing that like I thought. Banish a monster at least 5 times. Oh, cool. Yeah, that did not seem like it was going well. I got an interesting achievement at least. More than $10 is too much for me, so I want to see him 10. What? What does that have to do with $10? $10? I'm so confused. Are you trying to imply that you bet that I could make this or couldn't make this? I don't know. I'm very confused now. Okay. Destroy the monster nest. Almost lost the orblets. Almost lost so many of them. Okay. That was a slightly laggy. Is it fun? I don't think I'd be playing this game if I didn't find this at least a little fun. Sometimes it's annoying, I would say, but... or frustrating, but I think for the most part it's fun. I would choose not to play this game anymore if I wasn't having any amount of fun. Like, if I only ever complained about the game, I don't think I would play this game that much. Like, back when I tried to play Celeste, I complained about that game a lot, but not because of the game itself being difficult. It was because the game itself was not functioning for me. Like, I would jump and then it wouldn't register that I tried to jump until like 10 seconds later. But that's a timing-based platformer. Can I destroy this in time? I can. Put that back. And then once I can, I will duplicate it. Costs 42.54 to duplicate. I paused it with 1 mana shy of being able to duplicate it. Do you make our 2-gem strategy? This game is not very great with a 2-gem strategy. Like, it works sometimes, but other times it does not. Like, at all. So, yes and no. When I can only do 2 gems, I try to. But this game itself is not as good with that as Chasing Shadows was. Like, I mean, for example, I have armor tearing unlocked, but it's not on the map because I'm in journey mode and I haven't beaten it yet. So even if my strategy was to use poison and armor tearing, I can't. Because it's not how this version of the game functions. Right now we're going towards the M field so I can get Barrage. So I can then finish the L field. Or at least use the L field to unlock the wizard tower thing. I don't know if it's still considered a wizard tower because we have yet to go through a wizard tower where you need to open the wizard locks. It's not been a thing as much in this version. But yeah, like this map I just tried to use 2 gems on a second ago, and it did not work. I tried to have one up here and one down here, and then the slowing and poison gems and traps in the middle. And that did not work. I'm clicking the wrong button. I was trying to upgrade it when I was trying to actually give it the beam. Oops. I'll get the bolt. Freeze both of them. That time I didn't get to steal my gem. Definitely want that level 7. I don't have enough money. I'm going to be able to... Do you need money to talk to me? That feels a little weird. Although I guess if you don't have internet, then yeah, you would need money to pay for internet type things. But I don't know. Okay. I want to upgrade that, but I don't think I have the mana for it yet. Freeze those. Freeze them again. Poke that one. Poke that, please. Nope. Okay, I lost the orblet. I could go to just 1 gem at level 8. Combine these two, and then hope that that's enough to hold out. I'll buy the game. Okay. You don't have to buy the game to play along. I think 1 level 8 tower is just going to be better. Actually, target the least health. Okay, swarmlings have the least amount of health. Alright, all the swarmlings are gone. Alright, I think making this 1 level 8 was definitely the call here. That was definitely the right call. Man. Yeah, there are definitely some levels that 2 gems is perfectly fine, but there are some levels that it's not at all feasible or possible to make that work. So the chasing shadows strategy we had works for chasing shadows, but it does not always work for this one. Initial mana and damage to swarmlings. That's not that good. Mana for starting waves early. That's also not that good. M3 and 133 Shadow Cores. And we're level 90. Alright. Shapes are already collected, then they just get depleted. It was, which one of these? It was this one we were upgrading. The XP gained is 18. This does more damage to swarmlings, but I lose the wizard level. I lose the wizard level. Lose the wizard level, lose the wizard level. This is the one that it matches. Okay. So this is the spot I want to put it in. Okay, so I need 221 to shape change it into this fragment here. Okay. M3, in order to get Barrage, I definitely need to open that wizard stash. And it looks like there's two. No, those are darker. Those are darker than the monster nests, so I don't know what they are actually. Okay, I don't think I need the trap, but we'll make this go there. So level 7 plus gems with these two combined get 35% higher armor tearing plus 9%, and 4% higher poison plus 20% as well. And then mana as part of it. Or mana is the other gem. You know, loading into this, it makes me realize that I said that I would not unlock M3 and I would just stop there. But, I'm ignoring that now. Whoops. Okay, so the wizard stash is not near the main field of play. So to best do this, these are tombs. Okay, okay. I need to destroy this barricade to make this the field of play that I can make them go. So for the time being, I'll put a tower there. We'll put a tower here. Because this is guaranteed to be the route that they have to take. Okay. Then I will do an armor tearing and a poison gem combined. That will target the structures. Because what I want to do is force them to have to go around this way and go up, so I can just put a tower here that both fights the monsters and goes after the wizard stash. I think I'll just do it this way for now. So it says 2 mana, 1 poison, 1 armor tear. that is the one that I want it to target first, so that's nice. Almost there. It just occurred to me that I need to make this go around now. I think for the most part the maps look the same, yeah. I would agree to that. This makes them all go around, which means that I'm actually fine there. I just want to make sure that this does not target the tomb. Don't target structures. Oh, my earbud died. Now you can suddenly hear the game through the microphone for a second. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I wasn't paying attention to how many times it was telling me that the battery was low. Whoops. I just don't want to open the tomb yet. That's the thing I have to be worried about. Okay, but yeah, the maps are pretty relatively the same, I'd say, like same feel and same concept. There are definitely some that are weird, like there have been a few that, there's one that you have to use traps on because you cannot place down towers, and I haven't beaten it yet. Haven't gotten through that one yet, but it, like, you cannot place down a tower because it blocks the road, because there's only the road, so you have to place it as traps. And it's really weird, but it's really cool at the same time. But it sucks because I don't have a high enough capacity to use traps at a high enough level to make it work. Like, level 5 is the highest I can feasibly go on the traps right now without causing problems with, like, if I start with a level 2 gem, that's not always the best. It does not allow me to progress. Yay. There are 300 monsters inside, and there's 300 monsters inside. Don't fully know if I want to try to do that yet. How many waves are there? 64. We're definitely going to do that on the last wave, if I think I can handle it. Well, that died pretty quick. I just realized 26.62, 1779. This is not the same level. 2662, 1779. Okay, I did make them the same gem. Got it. So if and when I need to, I can combine them and they're still going to be the same kind of gem. think I'm gonna move this over just to see what that gives me. It's a talisman fragment. Okay. Okay. Oh, the fun thing is there's a slot up here to enrage all the remaining waves at the same time. So you don't have to throw a single gem bomb constantly. So that's a nice addition that they did. I've tried doing that a few times, and it does kind of just screw you over. Until you get to the endurance, or at least playing it for the second time on that same map, where you get the extra option for your gems. It doesn't make sense to use that exactly. And then there's lanterns and pylons. Lanterns are just like AoE damage things around it. And pylons are ricocheting bolts that just deal a high amount of damage. So those are like the main changes to the game, I guess. And then you also only have 9 slots that you can build things on. But now you'll see the white bolt go out and it'll jump around and hit a bunch of them. That's the pylon shot. There's also now wall breakers. There's we just saw a swarm queen a bit ago. That one was interesting. There's more special entities that you have to fight through. Like, there's a lot more special entities. This is 2,300 hits. This is 8,000. Target the pylon. The fact that I'm not beating the swarmlings when I'm at a grade 7 gem is terrifying me. Like, how much do these have? Oh, 214 armor, 1,600 hit points versus the giant that's still here. I mean, it's been hit a lot, so it has no armor now. $4,000 hit points, 36,000 hit points. Dang. These things are just beefy now. to this. So there's still amplifiers. Amplifiers are still not very worthwhile, but pylons have actually been really helpful because they've got a massive amount more range, and they're guaranteed to do like the shot damage is 1,893 versus this is only 349 to 662. Like, this does, at maximum damage here, it does 3 times as much. And that's just a base pylon. I don't have any upgrades into the pylon right now. So pylons actually do a lot. Do I try to open the tomb? Have 90 monsters frozen at the same time. I don't think this is a good idea anymore. Okay. Okay. No longer a good idea. Target the least health so that I can at least destroy something. Oh my gosh, this isn't working well. Make it so that you can hit more area, I guess. Okay, that was not a good idea. Wow, those are a whole lot stronger than they were in the past. Dang. Those were a whole lot stronger than they used to be. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's pylons, there's lanterns now. Well, pylons increase their range. And it's also every 5 skill levels they do stuff. So at level 5 they get a 10% increase in shot damage. And then 10 is 20%, and probably so on and so forth. And then orblets are a skill. The Orb of Presence has orblets appear. Decreases the banishment costs and resonance and all that. So this game is a lot more like, this one doesn't have poison gems available, so I need to change the skill off of poison, versus this one does. But when you have it going into endurance mode, because I've already fought this one, this map only had mana, blood, and slow gems to start with, but now that I have those two available, if I play this in endurance mode, or now that I can play it again, now that I've already beaten it once, I now have those other gems available. So you have to actually change your strategy between each of them. I'm gonna go back through and play this one again, now that I failed. I'm not gonna poke it again. That turned out to be a kind of bad idea. Oops. Okay, and I'll duplicate it. I want to focus fire on that to destroy it quickly. Once that barricade is down, then I can make them all have to walk around the map. I do not want to lose all of those gems. Or all the orblets now. No, I'm gonna lose them this quickly. Darn. Don't let me lose it. I don't want to lose the orblet. Honestly, what I could do is destroy this wall, force the orblet to go back through it, and then place the wall back. I missed. There we go. Haha, strategy. I can't believe that worked. I wasn't actually thinking that would work out. I'm glad the orblet decided to do that. Instead of take the very long walk around. The beam is so useful when it comes to taking down buildings, because it just takes so many attacks at once. Or it just counts as so many attacks at once. Okay. Now it's back. Now I'm not messing with the tomb. I'm not messing with that tomb again. As much as I really want to. All right. So there are different enemies now that fly. This one's the Wraith. It reduces the damage dealt to the monsters, and there can be a bunch of them on screen apparently. And it's immune to barrage, which is what I'm trying to get out of this wizard stash right now. Okay. We're over halfway there. And it will definitely work now that I'm not trying to open the tomb. Alright. I don't want to send the waves early because otherwise that will actually overwhelm myself, especially with how many swarmling waves there are. But I do kind of wish this was going a little bit faster. I think that's the only complaint I have with this game, is that they removed the 2x speed. Or they only have 2x speed now, they don't have the 3x speed. Not that 3x speed was good all the time. In fact, it caused more issues than it solved. But it did help just to speed things up a little bit. I should build that pylon like I had. That was actually helpful. Alright. This one over here, do that, and then it fires on that. freeze it because it tried to get out of range. I do like that this does not naturally try to target the tomb. I would probably not be having a great time at this moment if it had. Am I going to do that same trick? I might have to. It didn't matter. It ran away too quickly. Okay. I have no safety net. I have no safety net whatsoever. Got it. The level 8 gem should give me enough mana that upgrading it to level 8 did not matter. Target the Spectre. Oh, that got really close and almost stole the gem. That almost stole the gem. Okay. 2 field tokens. We've got the Wizard Stash opened, so there's a skill tome as well, which should be Barrage. Alright. Damage to Swarmlings. Mana for starting waves early. Neither of those are great. Barrage skill tome, so now we can go back to L and complete that. M4, N5, and 139 Shadow Cores. Is N5 gonna give me N4? That just feels weird. I doubt that's the case. It's probably J that'll give me N4 then. Or it'll be a Wizard Stash or something. It'll be a special level. But yeah. Now we can go back to L5 and complete this one because it required the Barrage. I will add those to Shape Collection and delete them if I can. Now I've got Barrage. +1 Barrage Shell per spell. That seems nice. And then I realized that I needed to do this shape change. I was swapping it to be this one. XP gained, damage to buildings. It says higher XP gained. Okay. Oh, I have to go via the screen up there. We'll go to there. And then I go to this one. Okay. And then we swap it with this. Why did that get rid of the white light? What's the white light do? I don't know what that white light does, but it probably does something. So let's see, this should be 18% XP to 14%. So the XP gained, where is that number? 65%. So it should go down to 61%. But if that white light means that something else changes, plus 80 mana at the start of each wave. That's the perk that this is giving. But by putting this there, I'm not getting that plus 80 mana per... I don't understand that outside thing. I thought it was just getting all 5 in a row. I don't understand. Do I need that? That was a level 12 one versus what we have. I'm interested in figuring out what and how you get the mana at the start of each wave. Because this is just a better fragment. Like, hands down, it's a better fragment. But I want to know why that gives the mana and the other doesn't. I don't know. I do not know. But this is the only one that looks like this, which is kind of weird to me. I just realized that. I have a few random circular ones, but I have no other ones that look like that squished in rhombus thing. It's P5 over here that I was talking about earlier. I'll just show it because you're here right now, and it makes that easy. But this is the map that you can't use anything but traps on. This is what you can build off of. And anywhere you put anywhere you try to build a tower, it's blocking. And you can't put it there. It won't let you build over here. It's like no matter what you do, it's blocking. So your only option is traps. In a trap is 30% increase special. Interesting. %30 increase specials might actually be what I needed for this one. Beam gives 30% firing speed, and a bolt just does more damage. Because then you can do increase poison and mana at each of these with barrage, and then you do the beam for faster reload in the middle where they all connect up, and then you do extra damage closer to the orb of presence. I think I might have just figured out how to beat this one that we've been stuck on. We'll probably do that one next time. Now that I've thought through that a little bit, now that we have Barrage. So we'll do L5 where we needed Barrage to be able to do anything else with, and now P5. That'll be interesting. I think we have a plan. With that, yeah. I think that's gonna be probably what we do next time. That just made me really happy to already strategize that. I hope that I remember that next time we get there. Next time I play. But that is everything for today. I might stream on Monday. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling when I get up. Honestly, that's how all of these streams have been. If I feel like streaming that day, then I'll stream. It's kind of how I've been playing it. Because I've got no other reason to wake up in the day. Except for to eat. I have to eat. I am still human. But otherwise, I have no real reason to wake up throughout the day, so that's kind of the point of streaming, is to give me a reason to wake up and actually get out of bed. But that will be everything for today. I'll probably stream more Age of Mythology next week, because that is currently my hyperfixation focus game. It's also one of the games that I played from childhood, and so I'm really excited to keep playing it. So I'm just really excited to play it. I probably will do a Age of Mythology. No, Age of Empires. I'll probably still play an Age of Empires game this week as well, just to not forget about it. And then we'll do Gemcraft on Friday or Saturday next week, if I remember which day Friday is and which day Saturday is. Which has kind of been the problem for this week. I almost forgot that today was Saturday. But that is enough of my rambling. Hope to see you guys later. Hope you have a good day, a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night, and a good time zone wherever you are. And peace out.